show those shitters what we can do. Okay. Show me.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the Dutch SC channel. Thank you very much for tuning in for an on-road test of this, the HBX 18859 4x4 monster truck. What is this, a 1/14 scale monster truck? And I'm out here on a parking lot, as you can tell. This is a pretty slippery surface, I must say, and it's all wet. We've got ourselves a couple of puddles, small little puddles on this field. Over there's a little puddle, and over there's not a whole lot, but the entire surface is wet. It's winter or fall over here, everything is wet. So I guess we're going to be testing the waterproofness of this car, but also the drifting capabilities of the car. I hadn't anticipated testing this car as a drifter, but well, we'll see what happens, and we'll see what the speed of this car is, acceleration, how it handles a smooth, mostly smooth. There are some potholes. There's a pothole over there's a pothole. So we'll see how it handles those. I expect it to be quite bouncy, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's get it on. Here we go. Okay, and with cars like this, you first need to switch on the car. The LEDs are now blinking, and then switch on the remote, which is ideally the wrong way around, or the opposite of what you'd expect from a hobby grade car, right? But as you can tell, we are up and away. And I've got more grip than I had anticipated. I can drift the car. But more grip than I had expected. Actually, it's not as bad. I'm not drifting all over the place. Yeah, but in cornering, especially if I let off of the gas, I must say I'm impressed. I'll also be doing short test videos of off-road with the car, obviously, and maybe some artificial grass or real grass. But today we're testing it. I guess this is the car's top speed, right? And what is that speed? What is that speed? Always hard to judge, right? I'd say that it's at least 50 meters an hour, at least. There's your puddle, and we're still going. I'm not sure. This is faster than ordinary bicycle riding speed. Okay, there's a jump. So 30, maybe 35. I'm mostly impressed by the grip of the car and how true it tracks. It's really very easy to drive the car. This is definitely a nice car for beginners, for young people. That's not to say that I'm not enjoying the car, but this is easy to drive. Very easy to drive. Okay, so this is with the car in its normal speed. This transmitter has a slow and a normal setting. So if you'd want to have a young person, a child below say 8, drive the car, you can set the transmitter to slow with a switch, and now the car should be okay. That's actually pretty okay. It's not annoyingly slow. At this speed it's still fun for young people, right? It's not suddenly a crawler. This is actually nice. But it sure is a little slower. Nice feature, yeah. Okay, so if you wanna get your children into RCing, this car would be a proper option. A good choice, I think. Let's set it back to high speed. Yeah, more grip. The tires work out well. These are not plastic tires, they are generally rubber or a mix of plastic and rubber, whatever. But they definitely provide more than enough grip. Again, this is a slippery surface. With an on-road car, this is a drift surface. Pretty nice, and the LEDs show up well. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the LEDs, but I sure can. Pretty nice. And I hope you've been able to see that I've run the car through puddles a handful of times by now. So there is sure to be some moisture in the car now as well. No problem from the looks of it. So that's nice. I don't see any fallback in the speed either. I'm not sure how long I've been driving the car for now, at least 5 minutes I'd say. Still going strong. Pretty nice. Yeah, I can now. Well, actually no, it's not slowing down. Alright. Okay, so let's see how well it drifts. It's actually harder than I had expected to get it into a drift. Far more grip. Yeah, damn man. Going to this parking lot, I had anticipated to be drifting the car all over the place, but it has more grip. Huh, okay. So if you'd wanna, this would be a nice drifter if you put different tires on it. Maybe narrower tires with less grip. It is obviously a monster truck and there's no torque roll at all, right? Even though I've got a good amount of grip, no torque roll at all. And we'll see how that works out off-road. On this surface the suspension works out pretty okay. Bouncy. Yeah, yeah. Especially the rear shocks and the end springs are really loose, and you could see that, right? I think the car even bottomed out there. And we will again see how that all works out off-road. Okay, range. Can I test the range here? Let's see. I'm pretty sure you are not able to see the car anymore by now. Yeah, this is enough range for a small little car like this. Maybe I'll test this car's range with an FPV camera on it, but for now I'm happy to say that the range of this transmitter is sufficient for line of sight driving. Alright guys, that is it. That is a first driving experience with the HBX 18559 or 18859, no, 18559, the Rampage. The HBX of high boxing Rampage. Pretty nice, more grip than anticipated. The speed is more or less what I expected. Acceleration is good. Let's actually show you the acceleration. Full throttle acceleration. 3, 2, 1. Pretty okay. Partly because of the grip of the tires, I'd say. 3, 2. Pretty okay. Yeah, not bad at all. Top speed, again, more or less what I anticipated. I sure have faster cars. But if you are an RC driving beginner, someone with younger children, or if you are looking for an FPV car, this might actually be a pretty nice FPV car. Partly because the top speed isn't enormous. Alright guys, that's it for this first impression of the driving capabilities of this car. I'm kinda waiting for the battery to die down, but that doesn't seem to be in the cards. Yeah, it is a little bit slower by now. Yeah, okay, so I guess I'm gonna call it on the battery. But pretty long running time. This is obviously on the stock LiPo, the 850 2S. Pretty nice. Alright guys, enough. Catch you on the next video. Bye bye.